Well, the National Union of Students who organised the march described those involved in the violent clashes with police as rogue protesters. In a moment, we'll hear from the NUS President and from an Education Minister. But first, our political correspondent, Cathy Newman, is in Westminster. Well, is anything that happened today going to change any of the policy?
Well, there's no sign of ministers watering down their plans. Instead, there's a belief that the violence that erupted this afternoon actually harmed protesters' cause. So ministers don't see any need to shift ground. Instead, senior Conservatives are striking a note of defiance. They're pointing out that when protesters stormed the party headquarters, staff, including the chairman, Baroness Varsi, stayed at their desk. But that said, the scale and violence of the protests did take the government by surprise. They'd expected protests about spending cuts, but nothing quite like this. And parallels are inevitably being drawn here in Westminster with the poll tax riots 2 decades ago. And I think what happened today heightened the sense of anguish that's being felt by Lib Dem MPs because, of course, they made that pledge to vote against a rise in tuition fees before the election. One Lib Dem MP I spoke to today, who's close to the Deputy Prime Minister, told me, "I hate the situation. It's a situation I never want to be in again. It's a genuine moral dilemma." And there's renewed rumours of ministerial resignations over this, and certainly several Lib Dem MPs I spoke to today are saying that they will keep their promise to vote against a rise in fees. And they include the Cheltenham MP, Martin Horwood, who actually joined protesters on the march today. Rebel MPs seem pretty confident that with the help of Labour, they might even be able to inflict a defeat on the government when the vote takes place in the Commons within weeks before Christmas.
Cathy Newman.